Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. Let's begin today's talking session. So, if you're having dinner, lunch, breakfast, or just snacking, or just like watching videos, welcome. Thanks for clicking in. And today we're gonna start with the topic that I just had to talk about. Let's begin. I haven't watched a movie that has made me cry like a baby, sob like a child in a really long time, okay? And this movie is about two men who come from a lower middle class. I don't even want to say middle class, but from a lower poverty line. And they go through this struggle, they want to clear an exam um, to become a police officer, and they give that exam, but you know stuff happens, they start working, but you sort of understand where they come from and what their purpose in life is, or what their struggles are, what do they do, and what do they aspire to be, who are they friends with, what do they talk about, what do they like, what do they not like, what do they eat, um, where they go, and why they go there. This movie, that whole line, by the way, was from the director's words. Those were his words. The director is Mr. Neeraj, and when I watched this movie, I sort of felt this familiar sense of, wait, this feels like I've watched something like this beautiful before, and it's the same director as Masan, which was Vicky Kaushal's movie. I mean, not his movie. He was the lead actor in that movie. Mr. Neeraj was the co-writer and the director of this movie called Homebound. It features Ishan Khattar and Vishwa and Janvi. Did I say Vishwa? His name is Vishal, I think. Um, Vishal Jethwa. I have watched Vishal's work before in Martani, and he is a phenomenal actor. I always liked Ishan Khattar's movies, and I know he is a nepo baby, but he is good. So he's good, and even Janvi, she's picking movies that are very niche, and they, okay, I don't want to talk about the actor so much, okay, because I'm not a movie reviewing person, and I'm not the right person to uh, be critical about movies. But I actually watched this movie, and it made me realize of the struggles that uh, these people go through, of certain categories, of certain quotas, and what they aim for in life. Now I know that it's easy to like watch a movie like this and say that, okay, it made me realize of how grateful I am to exist in this world, in the circumstances that I am in. But I have to say it, even if it's cringe, even if it's said a million times before, we keep forgetting, because it is important to say, state the obvious again and again. You need to tell the person you love them again and again, even if it's already clear. So I did that, and I also realized how cinema is so important in today's day and age, and I mean like good cinema. I very rarely watch new things, because um, I just, I'm like, a bit of a finicky person when it comes to my time. I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad if I've spent time watching a movie, or doing something that did not serve me anything, and movies are a big part of it. When I watched the trailer of Homebound, I remember telling myself that I'm going to watch this movie, and then I completely forgot about it. But then today is the 20th of January. I was going to say December, but आज मैंने LinkedIn पे post देखा. It's by Ansh, and he had a link on his LinkedIn, okay, and I was like, people had that link where you can book an consult with them about stuff. And so I thought I figured it would be that, but it was an Excel sheet instead, to my surprise, and it had a whole bunch of movies. The title was that you need to watch good movies. If you have time, you need to spend it on watching good movies, which makes so much sense. Since I'm talking about movies, I of course I came I became familiar with Homebound over there again. Sorry, I was gonna yawn. I was gonna take a very fat yawn. No, it's not because I'm bored talking to you. Absolutely not. It's just it's 10:30 and Mama's gonna sleep. But Mama's gonna sleep after telling you another movie that you have to watch, which I've already watched before. It's called The Marriage. Is it the marriage story or is it the marriage? Look at me. I have not done my research. I'm sorry. Um, but the new trend is goldfish memories, so please excuse me on those bases. And after that, I will give some other excuse. But it features Scarlett Johansson. Now you can search that movie. I think it's a phenomenal movie. It's one of the movies that I remember everything about, and there's very few movies that I do that about. I don't remember much about Dhurandhar, even though it was a great movie, but I don't remember much about it. But let me tell you something that if you had to spend the next 2 hours um, playing PS5 or watching Homebound, you get it? Okay. Um, oh, yeah. So you, I know a question is coming in. आप पूछने वाले हो कि अगर आपने ये मूवी नहीं देखी होती तो अभी आप किस बारे में वीडियो बनाते? I would tell you that my company is actually sponsoring an event um, tomorrow at a college fest. So I'm going to a college fest tomorrow, guys. How it's going to be my first marketing event, sort of a thing, and it's actually even my company's first marketing event, sort of a thing. Okay. Alrighty. That's. I think that's about it. Mama's gonna sleep now. Also, my acne looks a little bizarre right now. It's not acne, it's acne marks, but it's fine. I got my eyebrows done. I did threading. Well, I didn't do it. My kaki did it for me. Um, Thora is glaring up and all, but I think it's fine. Alright. Good night.